Russian forces have lost a Ka-52 Alligator attack helicopter along with its crew. Fighterbomber, a pro-war Russian military blogger close to Russia's aerospace forces, confirmed this. There have been no official statements from the Russian authorities confirming the loss of the helicopter, and Ukraine's defense forces have known with its crew. That helicopter was taken down by a manpads on February 7 near Avdiivka in the Donetsk region. According to the Oryx Ascent project, Russia lost at least 50 Ka-52 helicopters, 14 more were damaged. The exact number of losses is currently unknown. Russia was able to repair some of the damaged aircraft using components from donor aircraft. The Ka-52, manufactured by Kamov and operated by the Russian Aerospace forces, is designed to engage armored vehicles, enemy aircraft, and ground targets, while also performing reconnaissance missions. It is equipped with advanced targeting systems, heavy armor, and precision-guided weapons. Despite its firepower and advanced sensors, the Ka-52 has proven vulnerable to Ukrainian short-range air defense systems and man-portable air defense systems. Since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Ukrainian forces have repeatedly shot down Ka-52 helicopters in various regions, including near Kherson and Zaporizhia. The situation in the Pokrovsk-Myrnohrad agglomeration area and on the Okeratyne section of the Pokrovsk direction remains difficult. The enemy has numerical superiority and is increasing its offensive efforts, according to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The units of the armed forces and other components of the defense forces of Ukraine in designated sectors continue to conduct defensive, as well as search and strike and assault actions, inflicting significant losses on the enemy. Over the past 10 days, Ukrainian troops in the Okeratyne sector regained control over two settlements, Kucherov Yar and Suketsky. Since August 21, 2025, the situation in this area has been stabilized, control has been restored over 9 settlements, and another 9 have been cleared of enemy sabotage groups. In just the last 10 days, 1,756 enemy servicemen and 75 pieces of enemy equipment have been destroyed here. In a little over 2 months, the total losses of the enemy in the Dobropilia direction amounted to more than 15,700 servicemen and 1,364 units of weapons and military equipment, including 36 tanks, 121 armored fighting vehicles, 162 artillery systems, 5 MLRS, 447 vehicles, 592 motorcycles and quad bikes, as well as 1 special-purpose vehicle. A total of 4,689 various UAVs have been destroyed. The exchange fund of Russian prisoners continues to be replenished. As of October 26, 2025, Ukrainian forces have liberated 185.6 square kilometers and cleared 243.8 square kilometers of the Pokrovsk district in the Donetsk region. On the approaches to the city of Pokrovsk and within its limits, Ukrainian units carry out daily comprehensive measures to stabilize the situation. The enemy, using the interpositional space and infiltration by small infantry groups, has accumulated about 200 servicemen in the city. In Pokrovsk itself, small arms battles are ongoing, and UAV units are actively operating. Russian attempts to advance deeper and gain a foothold in urban areas are being suppressed by counter-sabotage measures. Ukrainian defenders continue to detect, eliminate, or capture Russian troops trying to infiltrate through combat formations. The fighting remains dynamic and intense. Recently, Russian forces have been increasing the use of armored vehicles in assault actions. From October 20 to 25, a total of 41 assaults involving equipment were recorded along the front line, some of them in the Pokrovsk direction. On October 25, 1 armored fighting vehicle and 2 motorcycles were destroyed near Pokrovsk, and another armored vehicle was destroyed in the Balahan area. All vehicles used by the enemy in these assaults were neutralized. Soldiers of the 425th Separate Assault Regiment, Skelia, have cleared the village of Yehorivka of Russian invaders in the Oleksandrid sector and raised the Ukrainian national flag there. According to Ukrinform, the Strategic Communications Directorate of the Armed Forces of Ukraine reported this on Facebook and also released a video showing the regiment's combat operations. Clearing Yehorivka of enemy sabotage and reconnaissance groups in the Oleksandrit sector, the message reads. In the video, Ukrainian troops note that dozens of Russian invaders were eliminated both in the village and on its outskirts. The enemy is no longer present in Yehorivka in Dnipropetrovsk region. After the clearing operation, Ukrainian forces raised the national flag in the liberated settlement. The General Staff notes that Ukrainian soldiers continue to hold the defense and disrupt the enemy's plans. For the defense forces, the key priorities remain strengthening the resilience of defenses, coordination of actions, effective fire engagement, and countering enemy UAVs and artillery. A Russian sabotage and reconnaissance group infiltrated the center of Pokrovsk recently and carried out an attack that resulted in civilian casualties. Ukrainian defenders promptly detected and eliminated the saboteurs inside the railway station building. In September alone, Russian unit losses in the Pokrovsk direction increased by almost 30%. In the defense sector of the 7th Air Assault Corps, Ukrainian troops neutralized 1,851 Russians over the past month. The General Staff emphasizes that an intensive defensive operation continues in this direction. Despite enormous losses, the enemy continues attempts to break through Ukrainian defenses. The defense forces are conducting stabilization and counter-sabotage operations in the Pokrovsk district of the Donetsk region, both within Pokrovsk and its outskirts, as well as part of active defense along the front line.